What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to ICNV Drives Edition. This is the follow-up review to my one-year review on my C8 Zeus. Now, the reason why I'm doing this continuation, as I would sit there and say, is because somebody pointed out a key factor in my one-year review was that I really didn't go over what I changed on the car besides giving you a quick glance. So let's talk about it. Now, going over this review, I promise, and I'm going to say this again, I promise to you, I will not get too distracted as I did on the last review, and I'm going to get to the point. But one thing I want to sit there and say is that I pretty much got Zeus not as a plan, but right around my birthday. So some people say, oh, this is my birthday present to myself. To me, it wasn't. It just happened to play out that way, that I got it near my birthday. But because I got it so close to my birthday, and my friends like, oh, that's your birthday present. No. What they've done is I've had people come out, my contacts and so forth. They've kind of done nice things for me. So when my birthday came around, I was given little things, which I just wanted to share with you guys because they're not a spokesperson for anything, but they pretty much just wanted to show me some love, and I appreciate that. So if you're watching, thank you guys. I was given a McGuire's auto detail kit, you know, that comes with the quick wax spray and things of that nature. I was given a whole kit for that. So I keep the quick wax spray in the trunk now, or in the front. So whenever I'm at a car meet, I can quickly just spray it down, wipe it off. They have this this called quick mist / wipe off, supposed to get the dust off. I usually hit that with the car real quick, spray it off and get that off. But I thank you guys for giving me that. You know, again, it's appreciated. So I believe I was at Cars and Crypto, and one of the guys gave me that, just like, hey man, love your car. Hey, check this out. Gave me a detail kit. Doesn't sell. He doesn't work for McGuire or anything like that. Just gave me a detail kit. So like I said, I appreciate that. One of the car washes I frequent, because if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you know I try to show support and get shout outs to whoever I get my car washed and so forth. And there's usually like a long list of comments asking where I'm at and so forth. So one of the car washes I frequent that actually offered me a free detail on my next wash because, you know, I guess somebody told me I had sent them a couple frequent shots out and so forth. And my intent isn't to do something for something in return. I'm just recognizing the business that gave me good service, and I do that from time to time because I like to show support. So he gave me a free detail the next time I bring my car in. So like I said, again, if you're out in the area, support this place. A nice, small, owned, black-owned business, so I support that. And then, like I said, now my prize piece, let me not skip over anybody. So I was also given this, which is a door light kit, and they was telling me I can program it so when I open my doors, it can actually shine ICNV Drives Edition on the ground, which I think is cool. So I'm gonna mess with this. I was actually given this as a birthday present from my kids. My kids wanted to do something to show their support and their contribution to Zeus, so we're gonna mess around with that. Now, my prize possession is my boy Sean. So Sean, I love you for this one, man. So what my man Sean does, he works in a machine shop and so forth. And for my birthday, for the anniversary of Zeus, now he's a car enthusiast. He's kind of got me into the car enthusiast game. He's the one that introduced me to Crown Rally and some of his other events. So I really want to thank Sean for this, but my man Sean stepped up and made me, and I say this again, I want you to this, he made me a Zeus bronze C8 out of metal. And then he actually painted it bronze. This right here, man, take a look at this. This is my prized possession so far from anybody who's giving me anything for my car. Like I said, I've gotten little gifts and trinkets and things like that from people just want to show love, and at the same point in time get a shout out of recognition. I completely understand how it goes. But my man Sean gave me this. It's a C8 template that he made, he cut out and did everything for. And when I get the office set back up, it's going on the wall, but as of right now, it sits right on my entertainment stand, right below the TV. So every time I look at my TV set, Sean, I see the C8, man, and I appreciate that. That is true love right there. And again, it also gives me a connection to the car that makes me not really want to move the car. But this is just some of the stuff I've gotten. Like I said, I've gotten chamois, I've gotten detail kits, I've gotten detailed cloths. So I want to thank everybody that actually shows me love, that sends me things. Like I said, if you look in the description, you want to feature something on the channel, or you want to just send something I can show on the channel and recognize you guys or recognize your business, I will. Let's take a moment. Please hit the like and subscribe. Like the video if you haven't done it already. If you need to watch some more before you give it a thumbs up, I completely understand. But please share the video if you enjoyed it. Also, subscribe to the channel. We talk about all type of information when it comes to dealing with cars. And I think it's a fun channel to enjoy and see some content from. So please subscribe to the channel. By the way, if you haven't heard, again, the ICNV Driver's Edition $250 gas card giveaway. Gas prices are going up and you shouldn't have to make life-changing decisions while you're sitting at the pump. So we're trying to help out with that. Buy a raffle ticket, enter to win $250 and free gas gift cards. You can also participate in this by going to the website and buying some merchandise between May 2nd and July 15th. And for every $5 you spend, it will be matched off with the same equivalency you would get if you bought raffle tickets. So check it out. There's a link in the description below. We're giving away $250 in gas cards. So you can purchase a raffle ticket on your own, or you can get some merch. But either way, you will be entered to win. Let's get back to the video. But on with the continuation of my car, let's talk about the modifications that you guys say I left out from Zeus. Well, my wheels are 2021s, which I was going to do 21 in the front and 22 in the back, only to find out later, because for those of you that don't know, I was actually going back and forth, and you can talk to my man Elevate about this, about putting 21s on the front and putting 22s on the back, mainly because I didn't want the wheels to look small. And some people like, oh, I just really didn't want to look small. My man CJ on 32s has a C8 on 22s. And when I saw his car in person, I really liked the stance. And that's more what I'm used to. I'm more used to a show car, not a performance car. I buy a performance car, but I just turn it into a show car. I still leave the performance aspect there, but I try to make it something that you can nicely look at like, man, that's pretty cool, because most of the time I'm at car shows, car meets and so forth. So it's really not about the performance. It's about the look of the car. So I was really strongly debating 21s in the front, 22s in the rear. But I was convinced to go with 20s in the front, 21s in the rear. My wheels are pretty much custom designed by me and my man Chet, who owns Ariel Lowry Wheels. And I want to thank him for working with me on it. It's a design I liked. I pretty much had a similar design on my BMW 6 Series back in the early 2000s. Let's just say the 2012, around that time. But it was, I think my car was a 2007, 2008, but that's besides the point. That car is long gone. But I had a similar stance with some 8-spoke wheels on my 6 Series. And I like the classy appeal it gave to it, but yet it also still provides the sporty nature or the sporty look of the car. So when I came to do Zeus right here, I wanted something similar to those wheels, because those honestly were the only set of wheels I truly loved that I ever had on a car. Now, for those you don't know, I've always customized my car with wheels since I started driving at the age of 17. So this is just something I do. But the wheels, staying focused, my wheels are 20 by 10 in the front and 21 by 12 in the rear. Nice wide stance, real deep tires. My next thing I have going on is I've also tinted the windows. That was one of the first things I did when I got the car, because I really just don't like, when I want my privacy, I want my privacy. And I feel like tinting the windows pretty much gives you kind of a I can cut myself off from the world. I want to cut myself off from the world. Even with the top down, if the windows up and the windows are 10 to 90% of the time, people respect that. They don't really reach out to me. If the windows are halfway down or down, trust me, when I'm stopped at a light or people drive up on the side of me, do what they doing the hey, hey, and they want to holler out phrases to me. That's cool. That's what you get when you own a C8 or you own any type of sports car or supercar. So I'm used to that. Now, the next thing I did, if you watch the videos, which actually was in reverse order, first thing I did was add this front splitter. I love the front 5 VM splitter, so I added it because I wanted that aggressive front look. Then, like I said, I tinted the windows. Then I got the wheels. Then I added the rear spoiler. Now, the rear spoiler is added on there, and you've seen that. I like the look of that, but I added the rear spoiler. There's a ducktail spoiler. I got that from Extreme Online, for those of you that ask, because some of you asked where I get it from. I got it from Extreme Online. I've heard people complain about the feel of it. Realistically, when it's off the car, it does feel a certain type of way. Once it's on the car, the feel kind of changes a little bit, but that's completely up to you. I've seen other ones out there. I didn't want carbon fiber. I actually debated on buying the carbon fiber one and wrapping it to match the carbon flash look. And I was actually going to do that. Then I saw Extreme Online had a carbon flash, so I bought the carbon flash from Extreme Online. I also put in there the front guards, the radiator guards. So that's something else I've added. And there was one more thing. I really can't, well, I put my YouTube symbol on there, my Instagram logo and so forth, but I really don't call those mods, but they're on the car. But there was one more thing I did, which I can't think. Oh, I changed out the air filter. So I do have a new air filter in there, performance grade air filter. So, but when you look at it from that aspect, that's pretty much everything I've done to the car so far since having it. And there's more to come. So, like I mentioned before, if you follow the channel, I am thinking about adding the carbon fiber center console. And I'm also thinking about adding the carbon fiber steering wheel. Those are two things that's on my radar, which may or may not occur, because at some point, I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to keep it, if I'm going to unload it, if I'm going to unload it for the Zeus 6, if I'm going to unload it for the E-Ray, if I'm going to keep it and get a Zeus 6, if I'm going to keep it and get an E-Ray. But I can tell you one thing, and maybe I'll drop that video, is as I still sit here and make changes and modifications to this car, I'm already thinking about what's next. And that's kind of how it works. So like I tell people all the time, and some people get upset when they say like, oh, what do you think about the Corvette C8? And I like, it's a good car, it's okay. Like, just okay? I mean, and here's my thing, I'll just be real with you. When I get the car, I love it. I'm honest with you about my thoughts on it. This car right here is great for what it is. To me, because as my friends say, oh, you have a need for speed. I really don't, but I would like a tad bit more performance. This car has enough to keep me in the game, but a little bit more performance is what I'm looking for. So that's why I do consider getting an Audi R8, or I do consider getting a McLaren, or I do consider getting an Acura NSX, but I think I'm going to scratch that off the list. But so I do consider getting a Porsche 911 Turbo S. So those are kind of cars I'm looking at right now. Or like I said, to say screw it all, take that big leap and go ahead and grab me a Huracan. Because ultimately, I just be real to you, my goal is to get a Lambo. So everything I do is just steps to the Lambo. So you can take the ride with me, enjoy the ride, or you can, follow me for what you like the content, see this car. When I get rid of C8, some of you may say bye, but like I said, to me, it's all about growth. So at this point, I'm looking at what's next. The C8 may become my wife's car. It may become a car I get rid of. It may become a car I keep. Like I said, when you got people giving you stuff like custom-made templates of your car, it's kind of hard to just let it go. So that's all I want to do. I want to give you guys a quick rundown and follow up about all the modifications I've done to my car. So thank you guys for tuning in. ICNV Drivers Edition. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Join the ICNV Driver Edition community. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Until later, I'll see you in these streets. Peace.